Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we are returning to Ukraine. Now, there's been a minor incursion here by some SU-27s and I wanted to share that with you, primarily actually, because what we're going to do here is we're going to send 2 Gripens against these guys. And the reason for that is pretty much that we haven't really seen them in action so effectively. And I think for once we might see them being effective. You can see they're going military speed. So they have very limited fuel here. But we are also going to back them up with some Eurofighters. But yeah, firstly, it's going to be the Gripens. And I just wanted to check out how that is going to work for them. And yeah, we're going to really see. I'm very intrigued about how that is going to work out. And now one of the issues here is that these guys are carrying the RB99, which is an AIM 120B. Which has a very low range, 40 miles. These guys here have a range of about 70 miles, so there is some inherent difficulty here. But if the Gripens are not going to make it, then you know what? It's only the Gripens. Maybe they're going to finally score a win here. That would be kind of interesting. We are seeing more planes here launching from the Russian air bases. Might be that they're doing some major incursion here. Might be that they're just setting up more fighters. We do not really know. But we're certainly going to find out at some point. Now, we are at this point crossing their engagement radius. We are still 30 miles away from being able to launch ourselves, but we are closing in here at a combined speed of 1,800 knots. So, yeah, that's just going to be seconds here until we can really fire off all of our missiles. Let's double check whether our sensors are on. It does not seem like they are. Let's go ahead for it then, and very soon we should be able to launch here. Just 10 more miles, 8 more miles, 7 more miles, and here we hopefully should be going. Come on, go now. Yes, there we go. That's the first missile. There's the second missile. That's great. You are already doing some weird maneuvering here. Now we only have 6 missiles in total. Well, 8 before this, but that should be more than enough to deal with these guys. Especially when they are actually running away from us there, which is interesting. But, oh yeah, nice, very nice, good. Let's go try to get the other guy here. If we can engage him, that would be fantastic. It's a bit far away now, but should be okay. These guys are flankers, but what are these guys? Now they're going fast. I don't think they're going ground attack planes, but we're certainly going to find out sooner rather than later. Now what are they doing? We should be able to engage them now. They're circling around there. That is not sustainable for them. Come on, there we go. Yes, missiles away. 2 more missiles at least. Now they are doing this sort of circling around, which means that... Guys, very good. Okay, so I think this is a well-deserved win here for the Gripens. We're going to send them home because, yeah, you can just send them home at this point. Your base is probably further away than we can do. Yeah. Your normal range here would be... Yeah, you do need to fuel up, but honestly, that's fine. You did well over here, so I'm very happy to see that they have contributed effectively, even though it's been incredibly difficult to actually get them into position properly. Now, since we are seeing that things are going pretty well, we are going to send out our combat air patrol a little bit further from this base. You can go a little bit further to the east. And we're pretty much going to pull all of our support missions a little bit close as well. In particular the tankers. Because the tankers, yeah, really, they are going to determine pretty much where most of our fighters sit for the most part. Okay, suddenly we can see these guys again. Now that's interesting. Also there is some flight over here, which apparently has some problems targeting stuff. And your fuel here is running kind of low, so... Just maybe, could I ask you to allocate a couple of bombs to these targets? Just a couple maybe? Yeah, sometimes it's weird why the game does or does not allow you to do certain things. No. Your target is not RTB. Your target is attack this base there. Right, more fighters. It's so tempting to go for these high value targets. They don't have a lot of fighters over their own territory at this moment. So it's super tempting. Are you gonna drop a bomb there? It's actually interesting to see all of these street lines here. Come on, drop bombs. Okay, since you're not doing that, let's actually get you here, and then shall we determine a couple of targets there? Yeah, I think we can try to finish some of these things off. Well, it's only tarmac space here, really. Okay, come on. Group view. Probably your G tolerance seems fine here. Can we get you over here and try to attack these guys? Also, you try to attack the naval base here. Right, stop it. What is this missile here? It's extremely high. This must be a ballistic missile. Now, it's coming down somewhere, but there's no way how we can intercept that, I think. So that must be some Iskander or something similar. And I think we are seeing this group here now attacking the naval base. Can you actually attack the airport? I wonder. Yes, you can. Good. Let's do that. Let's completely wreck that airport. Iskander, and there. Ooh, look at this. Now there is a sneaky bugger. There is some group of fighters here, which very likely are Su-57s. Let's check what we can do about that. So we've got a couple of Typhoons here. I'm gonna send them up primarily because they do have a good speed. I'm kind of wondering whether they're going to be successful in doing that. And I would actually like to get a... Yeah, let's get the Wild Growlers here. You guys, your job is going to be to do some jamming on the enemy. You're of course going to go cruise speed, please. But I do want to get a couple of stealth fighters if we do have some in this area here. And it appears that currently we do not have any stealth fighters. Is that true? Well, they might just be over here. Well, you guys are here, but you are jamming, so let's bring you forward, but I would really like to get some stealth fighters here. Also, your job is going to be assigned to Mission Combat Patrol Crimea. No, Ukraine. There we go. Likewise for you guys. You may refuel, right? You're not set up. No, you can refuel, so you should be able to do that soon. You guys are just some tankers. We've got Raptor over here. Let's bring you forward as fast as possible. And by that I mean military speed, please. Yes, thank you. Because we need to find out what's going on over there. Let's get this second group here of Eurofighters. Your fuel is not that great, but we're going to pull you forward anyway. Because these guys have been giving us such a headache in the past before, so it's interesting to see that sort of developing as a fit of all of our fighters here. You're also going to be assigned to that. That's great. Yeah, we've very little information, so I don't think that they are stealth fighters or anything, are they? Do they have stealth characteristics? Yeah, they do. Oh, they absolutely do. They've got a very low radar signature. Let's see whether we can burn through their radio signal anyway. Or their stealth characteristics. What's the noise? Ah, the noise is of course the Attackion's first appel. Now, I'm not sure what they are firing at. Might very well be these Eurofighters. I'm hoping that as we are getting closer there, we should be alright. Now, since we are seeing so few stealth aircraft there in the first place, maybe it is but time to assign you guys towards Combat Air Patrol Ukraine. Yes, thank you, and launch you individually. So that we get a couple more F-22s there. Yeah, the XC-57 really odd here, this development. Did not expect the Russians to have that that great stealth aircraft. I'll actually need to double check on their development what's publicly available there. More planes up here in the rear, but ooh Jesus! Now these missiles probably for some group of F-15s here or something. Guys, you're not supposed to be engaged defensively. These missiles are not coming in for you. Don't. Just continue to run for the enemy. That's our best defense here. Ouch, ouch, ouch. F-16. Now these missiles are definitely coming for you though. But they're fired at a great distance. If you just make your way over there kindly. Come on now, come on now. Go low. But do go there. Also these guys. Yeah. Okay, there's the first Eurofighter. We can't see them yet. We know where they are, but it's just not precise enough. Oh, there we go. There's finally a launch here of some missiles here, but I very much doubt that that is going to be enough. And these wild boars could also try to get their way. You guys have launched a couple of missiles. Not all of them, mind you, but still enough, I think. Okay, finally we are having a good target solution on these guys, although, notice, we don't even know their altitude yet. So, yeah, their stealth characteristics, kind of interesting, and I'm not sure whether that is actually going to lead to any good targeting solution. And it evidently seems like that is not the case. Indeed, they were able to shoot us down here without any casualties on their side. Let's make sure that we are doing whatever we can here to try to take them down. You're heading to some refuel point, that's okay. Right, I think we just need to throw more meat at them. Now you guys only have the smaller missiles there, but let's try to get there. I want to take them out if we can, and we are at least closer to that than we ever were before. Although it's still kind of difficult. But this is the Growler firing. He probably has one of the better chances to actually track them down. Your sensors are on, yes? Yes. Your sensors are on, as far as we can tell. Let's not get completely target blocked. There are some other things up here. Flankers. Some stuff. Yeah, okay, nothing too drastic there. Okay, let's get back to the battle then. Still don't know anything about the altitude there. That's amazing. Nice! Nice! Come on. Yeah, okay, finally we are seeing their altitude too. So that's a good first development here. Seems like they're trying to run away very aggressively, very fast here. Hopefully we will be able to catch them. I'm not convinced because they might just run out of our targeting envelope. At torpedoes it's called the kinematic range and the actual range, effective range, but I'm not sure how you would call that in air-to-air fights actually. Nice! Good, okay, we don't need to be too worried about that then. Right, you guys go home, you guys go home, everyone can make your way home. Just make sure that you're going back to loitering. You likewise. Fine. Are you actually on hold? Yes, you are. Okay, good, good. So that was a good success there. Let's double check here how the situation is looking down here. Now, this flight here is running extremely low on fuel and doing only stupid things. So let's unassign you from whatever it is that you are doing. Let's get you to not attack anyone. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then what you're gonna do is you are gonna target these guys with your bombs one by one. These are not extremely big bombs. I think they're only 500 pounds or so. But we should be able to drop them at the very least. So yeah, let's send you right over here. Good altitude, good speed. Come on now. Drop your bombs. There we go. That's a bomb. That's not all you got. Come on, guys. There we go. One more. Come on, more. We're going to try it like that. Right, no further developments up here in the north, so good for now. We are continuing to see these mobile installations down there, so that's a little bit... Well, what can we do? You guys all right down here? Yeah, you are. Nice. Ah, there was another bomb there. How are you guys doing? Well, our secondary ship is there. Let's switch to unit view. Let's unassign you for a second. Sorry, detach you. And then come down here. And then we can go back to group view. And we're going to ask you to attack this guy too. He's pretty far away for now, 12 miles. But that should be something that we cancel. Right, flankers. Some high value targets here and there. Nothing too drastic. So, might as well go much faster here. You guys are gonna crash, I know that. I just know that you're gonna crash because you're not dropping your bombs and doing stupid maneuverings. There we go. Return to base, please. Or rather do some refueling. Oh, you're gonna die, aren't you? Well, you're allowed to refuel. Wait a minute, why are you not doing that? We've got some tankers down here. They're only 100 miles away from you. Currently, you're not doing too hot. Why are you not refueling? You are allowed to refuel. Yes. Is this a tanker? Yes. Can you go there? You're not going there. Is the Eurofighter not capable of aerial refueling? It surely is, but So you need probe refueling. Okay. Don't we have anyone who does probe refueling? I thought you did. Yeah. You can do that. Then why are you not doing it? Why are you not following my orders here? I want to check that out. What's going on here? You're unassigned. Yes. Refuel automatically. You should be in range of someone, right? Alright. I can return you to base. You're definitely allowed to refuel. I don't understand. Well, if you insist on dying, we can't do much about that. That's unfortunate. Really, really curious development down there. Really unsure why we're not seeing anything better down there. We should take a brief check here of these guys. Now, you're all doing fine. Aviano? I would expect that there are some guys here on just reserve status. Of the ones that we did fly in. Yeah, for example, these Eurofighters, but can't do much about them, unfortunately. And all of these Raptors. Yeah, so let's ready arm you. And unfortunately we can't, because we don't have the correct air-to-air missiles. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But don't mind. Are you gonna be able to go that way? I think you are. You just probably need to pick up speed. Are you actually going anywhere? No. Fine. Right. Seems like the Russian Air Force is pretty decimated. But we know that they have ground attack planes, which I think should be coming into play soon. If I just know their turnaround rates vaguely. I think it's been 3 hours since we last saw them, so if they are on a 3-hour rotation, we're probably going to see a massive strike coming in from these air bases down here soon. They're probably going to pull in all of their fighters. Now, speaking of their fighters, I do see a lot of guys traveling home, and that seems to include an awful lot of tankers and such. You, for example, guys, can I actually assign you to a new mission, and that is Tankers Ukraine. How's Rammstein doing? Seems to be doing fine. Bryce Norton, yeah, just 2 aircraft here. You guys are tankers. Tanker Ukraine. Let's launch you whenever you are ready. Oh, stop it. What's going on here? Now, these guys are interesting. So, let's try to intercept them. 8 missiles from you? Yeah, let's pull you forward. Cruise speed, please. Yes, and thank you. Wild Boars, you don't necessarily need to go there, but more of these Eagles should be coming in handy. And a couple of F-16s just to round up the mix. And I think we're soon going to see more and more planes launching here. So, in fact, what I would also like is the F-22. Didn't we have an F-22 around here? Wild Boars, boneheads. There we go. Guys, get very close to the front line there. You are on hold, so that's good. You are supposed to go after high-value targets only. But I would like to have some forward airbase presence. You don't need to burn that much fuel, thank you. You guys, on the other hand, could go military speed here for a second. Let's keep an eye on sort of all of their known bases down there. Yeah, so these are MiG-29s. Not the highest value of anyone, but still interesting. Pull more troops forward. What are you guys doing? You're heading to some weird refuel point. 240 miles away. It's okay, maybe we're going to find something down here which we should be taking into account. It's interesting to see that all of our tankers seem to be pulled away from this position here. Don't know why that is happening, but I don't quite like it. Right, so the big question here is, are we going to see these guys here launch at our F-15s soon? I'm certainly hoping that not, but who knows? Right, so you're automatically going to find these guys and attack them. We are seeing a lot more guys launching up from over there. So in that case, let's bring our anti-air, our combat air patrol forward still. And probably just get it over here or something like that. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Right, guys, what are you doing? You're going to a fuel point or something. That's okay-ish, but not really my highest priority here, to be honest. Okay, you guys should soon start to launch. There we go. Missile, 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 missile. And more missiles now. Yeah, but we are seeing that their surface-to-air stuff is being launched, so we probably need to be a little bit outside of this zone here, then, at the very least. Right, let's do it like that. The Growlers, we're going to keep them around because they are a good indication for... Ooh, what are you doing? What was that? I don't think I've ever seen that that pop up. Okay, you guys are also okay if we pull you out a little bit. I'm guessing that these missiles here is for this group and this group only. So let's try to get very low here, because if there's one missile, there's probably going to be more than that. If we can take out the MiG-29s, that would be a fantastic job. I'm hoping that we did just drive them away there, but it's very hard to say. Hopefully they didn't just launch and are now just turning around by chance. Nice. By the way, did you finish your attack here? Nice. Okay, another missile being launched there, and it seems like the surface-to-air missiles have gone away now. And we are still capable of launching against them, so that's fantastic. Do we see further attack planes coming in from here? No. Yeah, we are seeing a lot more surface-to-air missiles though, so what are you going for? It's interesting because they seem to be losing track of us every now and then, but... Ooh, oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Go low, please. Go very, very low. Oh, come on now. Just take him out, then you're going to turn your sensors off. It's actually two of them. We're not launching. Okay, yeah, there you go. Whew. Running the gauntlet of all of these missiles is kind of curious. We don't want to get too close to this MiG-29 because he's going to have some infrared missiles, which he certainly is going to be capable of using against us. So that would not be fantastic. Right, let's take a look whether we can find more tankers and stuff. Not more tankers, but we can certainly send you forward to Ukraine. Ah, come on. Get another missile. You guys are launching against the airport down there now. You probably don't have any more ammunition, though, do you? Yeah, exactly. That's what's going on here. So you can bug off, please. Interesting to see that they only launched an attack here with, I think, 6 aircraft or so. So it's a little bit of a Hail Mary for them. But, yeah. Come on now. Oh, that arc is a bit too drastic there. In fact, I think we might want to send out yet another missile for you. Let's try whether 2 missiles are going to get him. He's coming in really low now to try and evade them, but we should have a pretty good angle here. Yeah, we do. I think you guys can actually return home. Return to base, please. Do you have enough fuel? You do not at the moment. And it might have been a mistake to try to rise you up into the higher altitude there. So in fact, let's continue to be somewhat on a lower path here, and let's get at least towards over there. Did you register that? Come on. I think you did. You're just flattening out here at the top of your arc, and then you're diving down again, which is exactly what's happening here. But you're going to be alright once you're there, and then you can make your way home. So that's good. Right. You guys are on your flight back to nowhere. You know, I think one thing that we could do is set you towards a different home base there, and maybe you're going to make it over there. Sort of an emergency landing. It's better than having them crash, although it's really kind of odd that they showed that kind of behavior there. Right, I think that being said, this is a good place to put in a cut, so I'm going to continue to monitor the situation up here, and and that is actually something that we want to probably tackle here a little bit harder this time around, so that is indeed something that I do want to track, but it's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed, do leave a like and everything, and I'll see you around then. Bye bye!